We got back to the hotel, and Alexis looked at me. She's like, "Andrew, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You need to call 911. I can't breathe. I think I'm dying." So I called 911.
This tweet from Andrew Prue has garnered over 19 million interactions since she shared the heartbreaking news early Sunday morning that Alexis is in the ICU. Players from Prue's favorite team, the Tennessee Titans, and other celebrities like rocker Billy Idol, they've all been reaching out as Prue is asking for prayers and positive thoughts while Alexis fights this medical battle.
They put her on the stretcher and she looked at me and she's like, "Andrew, I love you so much. I think I'm gonna die." And no, you're not. We're gonna make it through it.
Just hours after attending Saturday's NFL game in Jacksonville, Alexis Prue unexpectedly went into cardiac arrest. The 28-year-old is now fighting for her life at a Florida hospital after her heart stopped for 3 minutes. Doctors were able to resuscitate her and immediately begin an icing treatment.
It was followed by a warming, heating treatment. That's to help with brain functionality to make sure there's not any severe damage to the brain.
Doctors say Alexis' blood work and heart tests came back with positive results, but they're closely monitoring the many brain seizures she was having. This was completely unexpected as Alexis had no major medical issues prior to this. Doctors are still working to learn what may have caused her cardiac arrest, while Prue does everything he can to stay positive for his family.
This isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. We're going to be along with her every step of the way.
Through that marathon, Prue is looking to the power of prayer. Many people are sending hope for Alexis, sharing their stories of recovery from similar medical emergencies. And Prue, a former WPDE photographer and current freelancing sports photographer with the station, has worked closely with Brandon Dunn for years. He saw the power prayer can hold after Dunn overcame a major medical battle with COVID-19.
I love him like a second dad, and we've seen what it did for him and his family, the Dunns, and I'm praying that it can continue for us because prayer does work, and we just need all the positivity that we can have.
Prue's most recent update on Alexis, her seizures have drastically reduced, tweeting, quote, "God is good. Please continue to pray for my beautiful wife." As prayer warriors across the nation fight for Alexis, Prue knows Alexis is fighting to come home to their 15-month-old daughter, India.
No, Alexis is going to continue to fight to hold her baby girl again and be the great mother that she is. All India knows right now is that mommy and daddy are not home, but I'm telling you, through the grace of God and the power of prayer, mommy and daddy are coming home.
Room are here for this particular issue.
Nearly 100 current residents living along Legends Drive off Highway 501 continuing their fight against bringing new homes to the area. Multiple residents spoke to council about their concerns during public comment regarding already heavy traffic in the area.
Traffic bottlenecks at this 501 and Legends Drive, turning the intersection with homeowner traffic, golf course traffic, and commercial public driveways that are all bunched up together.
Creating more housing congestion.
I don't see how it has a benefit to the residents. I bought this place after a lot of investigation. I Googled the area. I specifically moved into this area for the logistics of it.
And this resident highlighting her concern of flooding.
Right there, right at that 20-acre parcel, that road flooded out twice just in 2022. So how are we going to accommodate all that when they're going to put more housing, put more blacktop, we're going to have more water come through, and there's nowhere for us to get out.
A representative for the applicant, TDC 501, responded to the community comments.
We did this the way it was supposed to be done in compliance with the comprehensive plan. We submitted it with staff recommendation and planning commission approval. If you guys have a different opinion, then again, we'll accept your opinion.
District 8 Representative Michael Mascarelli sided with the residents.
At this time, I want to defer it indefinitely until we can try to work through these issues to hopefully correct these problems, not just for the sake of the developer, but everybody that lives back there.
Big here is an understatement. Just check out this data from the South Carolina Department of Commerce. As you can see, there was 14,083 jobs started, 120 projects created, and then more than $10 billion in capital investment, the most in state history.
South Carolina reached an all-time high in 2022 when it came to bringing in big business. We have witnessed historic economic development results.
In 2017, the department reported $4.69 billion in capital investment, that more than doubled in just 6 years.
Our secret sauce is our people, and we have the most talented and the most hardworking workforce in the world, and that makes a difference. It makes a huge difference for companies that's looking at a place to relocate or to expand here in the state.
Another factor that sets South Carolina apart is its ability to keep up with technological advancements.
Businesses, they look at that. Businesses make investments, and they have to make a business decision based on, is this going to be the right home for me, based on where my company is going in the future.
Florence County Council just recently sealed the deal on a BMW battery plant that will create more than 1,100 jobs, one of the biggest projects announced last year. Councilman Jason Springs calls this project transformative.
We're also looking at the possibility of having spinoffs from other industries coming in that are related to this battery operation. But then you've also got to have service industry improvements. You've got to have homes built for the people to live in. You got to have restaurants for them to eat in. It's just going to be massive growth, we think. And I just don't think that 10 years from now, I don't think that we're going to recognize Florence as it is today.
Now, here in Horry County, there was more than $124 million in capital investments. Some of these companies include a FedEx distribution company and a Pepsi bottling plant coming to North Myrtle Beach. 2022, Horry County brought in 263 jobs, a much smaller number than Florence County. The president of the Myrtle Beach Regional Economic Development Corporation says that not having an interstate plays a big role in that.